How y'all doing out there? There against the cat? Oh, come on. How y'all doing out there? Yeah, oh, y'all waking up now. Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, right. Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music till you die. Come on.
Hello everybody, my name is Stephen Parenti. I'm a board member here at the zoo, and I'm also a proud supporter and sponsor from BankRI Island. The zoo is a wonderful place, not just the animals. The increased amount of focus on education and conservation for our whole globe is so important. So this year's Zoobilee will be a little bit different, but I really encourage all of you to not just come visit, but also take some time to visit the website, find other ways that you can help and donate. So thank you very much. I appreciate your dedication and your support, and I look forward to seeing you next year at the 30th Annual Zoobilee. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jeremy Goodman, Executive Director at the Roger Williams Park Zoo. I want to welcome everyone to the 29th Annual Zoobilee Feast with the Beast. On behalf of the entire zoo, I want to thank our presenting sponsor, BankRI, for their continued support. 2020 has been a crazy year for us here at the zoo. We've had incredible challenges with being closed, having our major events canceled, and we really need your help now more than ever. By supporting our online auction, becoming a member, donating to our emergency fund, you're helping the zoo continue to survive. But 2020 hasn't been all bad. We had the birth of our first baby sloth, Beany, and we have another first-time birth coming in our rainforest, so stay tuned. Enjoy the evening, and we'll see you soon at the zoo.
I grew up at the zoo. I'm a Rhode Islander.
Always loved the Tropical America section, being a reptile and kind of snake guy.
I came here as a kid. I brought my children here. Someday I'll bring my grandchildren here.
My name is Jen Rudolph, and I'm the manager of Ambassador Animal Programming. Ambassador Animal Programming has kind of one foot in the human world and one foot in the animal world. I like to think of myself as the person who bridges the gap between the two.
My name's Lou Parati. I'm the Director of Conservation Programs here at the Roger Williams Park Zoo. It's pretty much my job to make sure that we're significantly contributing to the conservation of the wildlife and the wild places that they live in.
My name's Mary Beth Williamson. I'm the chair of the Rhode Island Zoological Society. We get to see what happens behind the scenes and how much hard work goes into making this such a special place. People think about going to the zoo to have fun with their family, but it's actually so much more. We're so involved in education.
People don't realize how large our education department is. We have over 20 full-time staff members doing nothing but educating, environmental education throughout New England. We have programs from preschool age to college courses to adult conservation lectures, so it really spans the gamut.
I truly believe that a lot of the things that we're seeing right now in the world disconnect from each other, stem from a disconnect to the natural world. And I know that the work that we do in the education department really has an effect on that. When people can be in the presence of a living, breathing animal, it's really a unique experience. You know, you're not going to really love elephants until you can see an elephant.
Hi everyone, this is Providence Mayor Jorge Olorza, and I want to congratulate Roger Williams Park Zoo on its 29th Zoobilee fundraiser. The zoo, along with the park, is a treasure not just for Providence, but for the entire state of Rhode Island and all of New England. Through its educational opportunities, its commitment to conservation, and a place for people to come together, the zoo is thoroughly ingrained in who we are and in our community. Like many organizations, however, the zoo has been hit really hard financially with the ongoing pandemic. I urge all of you to support the zoo in this time of need in whatever way that you can. Like many of you, I'm going to miss the delicacies that would normally be served at the Zoobilee by our local restaurants. But anyways, I look forward to gathering together with you in person next year at this incredible event. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Lisa. I'm a lead keeper here at Roger Williams Park Zoo, working in the elephant barn today.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel, giraffe keeper here at Roger Williams Park Zoo.
Hi, I'm Jen, and I'm a zookeeper here at Roger Williams Park Zoo, and I have the great privilege of taking care of our sloth family.
My name is Kim. I'm one of the keepers here at Roger Williams Park Zoo. I take care of the giant river otters.
Right behind us, that's little Alice. Elephants have a really long trunk, so they can grab things that you don't think that they could. So they're pretty mischievous sometimes.
Nothing like it. So this is Sukari. Best part of my day. Never gets old. I've been doing it for 15 years. It's still cool. It's hard to see, but their tongues are really rough, sandpaperish, kind of like a cat's tongue. That's kind of how their tongues are. Very curious animals. Very inquisitive, always want to know what's going on.
This is little Beany making her appearance. We'll give her a little treat. We got to watch this precious angel from when she was inside Fiona's tummy. Beany was Fiona's first baby. We weren't sure if she would have that natural maternal instinct, and she did. So it was quite wonderful. I mean, look at these faces. They're just adorable. Yeah, I think she's looking for more treats.
So here we have Fernando, Romo. Hi, boys. So as you can hear, they make quite the vocalizations. They're pretty loud. Hands up. Come on. Good boy. These guys, they speak for themselves. They're pretty charming. They love attention. They love having people visit them, and they love kids.
Ambassadors take it a step further. So, you know, when you can touch an animal, when you can set up enrichment or toys to watch an animal play, then all of a sudden we start to see animals in a different way.
We try and do everything we can to keep them busy and enrich their lives mentally, physically, and any other way we can. That is a plastic drain pipe. That was on the back road one day of the zoo, and it was sitting there for a while, so I said, what could I do with that? We drilled a bunch of holes in it. My fellow keeper Brett helped me hang it up. And as you can see, it looks like just a plastic tube. To us, it is a plastic tube. To elephants, it's a toy. It's a snack feeder. And we stuff all kinds of treats, elephant grain, carrots, blueberries, whatever we want to put in there. And the elephants will continue to bang it and bang it and bang it. And the treats fall out. It's like a piñata for an elephant.
Giant otters, they're not just aquatic animals, so they need the opportunity for their fur to dry out. We'll give them deck brushes or the big street sweeper brushes, and a lot of times that helps them. They can rub against it. It helps dry out their fur, but it's also kind of a fun game for them to play with.
Another one we put up, this is Caitlin right here with me. She wants to be on camera. She's saying hi to everybody. She wants everyone to know that is her favorite toy that's hanging up right over here. She comes out and hits it every single day. She likes to rub on it. She likes to rub her head. She likes to pick it up with her trunk. We hide, oh, there she goes. So enrichment is a really big part of our day. We do a lot of time, not just elephants, every animal in the zoo gets enriched.
So we start to see animals are so much like me. And that's really the basis for empathy. And empathy really is so important to the work that we're doing because you cannot save the natural world until you love and appreciate and identify with the natural world.
You can appreciate these animals so much more when you actually get to come see them, maybe even interact with them, and just see how awesome they really are, and you know how much better the world is because they're in it. So to think about the world without them in it, it's pretty sad.
And they see a sloth or monkeys, they're so silly. But if they see these animals and they're like, wow, I love them. And then they walk out and they're like, there's stuff that I can do. I can become aware of the palm oil crisis. I can make a difference. That's what we want. We want them to walk out of the gate empowered. So much discord that's happening in the world is because we're disconnected from nature. And we are really good at bringing people back to that connection, whether it's here at the zoo or taking part of zoo camp or in one of our education programs. You'll be connected to nature and then you'll be empowered. We're really good at that.
There's this conception out there that zoos are jails for animals, and that couldn't be further from the truth, especially zoos accredited by the Association of Zoos and Aquariums such as ourselves.
If they were to come and visit and to see how animals are treated, how we take care of the animals, and look at the space that we've developed, if they would come and see, I think they'd be surprised and amazed at what happens.
The functions at the zoo help us raise money here to provide us with these things, to provide the best care for our animals.
We do feed them multiple times a day. We make sure that they have the proper health care. We do training, we do enrichment, and we try to keep them as happy as we can.
We were the first zoo in the country to implement a sand floor, which we got the idea from Europe. If you stand on concrete all day, your feet are gonna hurt, your joints are gonna hurt, you're gonna get arthritis sooner. This is a nice, soft, cozy area for the elephants. You're gonna see nice big sand piles. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's a trunk print of an elephant. So we know the elephants are laying down, which is very healthy for them. This room provides comfort, it provides safety for them.
So Sukari, like I said, is 28, and we've been able to keep her healthy this long because she gets injections every 2 weeks, which are for her arthritis, along with her other medication. This is actually what we call a chute, foot care, blood draws, vaccinations, you know, they need all those kind of things. So to do it in a safe environment, we'll do it in the chute. We can open up these panels and work with them safely. Obviously, they're big, strong, sturdy animals. That way everybody's safe. Giraffe and humans alike. So we're gonna keep her going as long as we can, as long as she's happy and healthy. Good girl. Yeah, girls.
This is really good.
I couldn't agree more.
Where's it from?
It's from Vonda on Centerville Road in Warwick. Yeah, I think everyone should do their part and support Vonda. And in fact, support all their local restaurants.
I think that people think that zoos are takers, that we're taking animals from the wild. That couldn't be further from the truth. We are part of a cooperative global conservation network that really is here to help animals, to save them from extinction. Our little Roger Williams Park Zoo does a ton of conservation.
I think our largest impact is right here locally in our own backyards, where we're actually working hands-on, breeding endangered and threatened local species for active reintroduction and augmentation projects. You don't need to go to Amazonia or Africa to see species becoming endangered or habitats being lost. That it happens right here in our own backyard, and we do have some pretty amazing species that live here under our noses. We've really started focusing in on the local and native species that we could really have a bigger impact in. I think our most successful has been with the American burying beetle. We've worked with it for about 28 years now, and a lot of our methodologies are now being utilized across its range in other parts of the country, because to us all species matter, and biodiversity is important. and it's not up to us to pick and choose which are more important than the others. They all hold equal value, whether it's an elephant or a burying beetle.
Our premier programs are our New England cottontail conservation programs, our timber rattlesnake program, but we go well beyond New England. We have conservation projects throughout the world. We've been working in South America in the rainforest to help with conservation there, to protect elephants in Africa, as well as travel around the world to places like Papua New Guinea to work with tree kangaroos. So it's something that we're very proud of, and it's core to our mission.
These animals that we talked about today, elephants and giraffes, are both in really awful trouble in Africa. I think the estimate for elephants is about 415,000 left in the wild, which is catastrophic potentially, and it's about 111,000 for giraffes. So these guys are all in really, really big trouble. We've lost 40% of giraffe population in the last 3 decades, so can you imagine in another 30 years, where are we gonna be if we don't fix this problem right now? And the same with elephants. We lose 100 elephants a day. If there's only 400,000 left, that doesn't give us too many days to fix the problem.
The giant otters really, really love to eat. It is one of their favorite things to do. Even in the wild, they would be eating quite a large number of fish, which is one of the reasons they're endangered, because they have to compete with humans for fishing. They have to compete with caimans and other animals in the rainforest.
Standing in front of the rainforest, what an amazing exhibit that is, with sloths and monkeys that kind of climb over you and giant otters. It's an amazing place.
It also tells such an important story about what people here in New England can do in their everyday lives to help the rainforest and to help our planet. When we want to do great things like expand the zoo, build new exhibits, new projects like the Education Center, that takes money, and every dollar that you donate goes towards one of those causes, as far as making sure that our animals are well cared for, that our conservation efforts are going strong.
By contributing to the zoo, whether it be through our Zoobilee, buying a ticket or a membership to come in the gate, all that money, and a lot of folks don't realize it's that money that's saving the American burying beetle. It's saving the New England cottontail. You're contributing to elephant conservation.
When you contribute to the zoo, you're contributing to hope for the natural world. And that's something that we all need right now more than ever.
The best thing that you can do is support your local zoos, because most of us support conservation efforts for different animals. By you guys coming and getting to see these guys here helps us actually donate and provide support to those efforts that are going on in Africa.
Zoobilee fundraising actually helps support us quite a bit. We're able to provide our animals with a variety of food options. We're able to provide them with a variety of enrichment items. He agrees that he would like to have his fish as often as possible.
Beany has been a shining light in this crazy year. We were able to watch her grow from the time of almost conception. And this wouldn't have been possible without fundraisers like Zoobilee, where we can get donations to buy equipment like the ultrasound equipment that the vets used to monitor Fiona's pregnancy.
We are the #1 single largest tourist attraction in the state. So it's a little different, but it's a different time. The zoo is still here, the zoo is open, the zoo is amazing. The safety and protocols that we've put in place, the work the staff's done to make sure people are safe. People should be comfortable coming here, so I hope people do.
Thank you again for joining us for this fun-filled virtual event. We hope that you had a wonderful time learning more about our conservation efforts and all that the zoo has to offer. This is a very difficult time for everyone, and we're so glad you could join us. It costs over $200,000 a week to run the zoo. Every day, our animals need food, medical care, supplies, enrichment, and the love of our staff. We can't do this without you. Please consider making a donation today to continue to provide for our animals and help us with our mission. Every dollar counts. I want to thank you for all your continued support. I want to leave you with some more music from the bands who'll be performing at Zoobilee 2021. Take it away, take it to the bridge.
Big Papa, come on, here we go now. Come on, put your hands in the air if you're a true player. Hey! With the hundreds getting money, playing feel like that is hey! You gotta go up in your waist, we gonna show them the place why. Cause I see the players tonight that should be having my baby. Straight up, honey, really, I'm asking. Most of these fellas, they be macking, but they be acting. Who they attracted with that line? What's your name? What's your sign? Soon as he put that rhyme, I just creeping from behind and ask you what your interests are. Who you be with? Ain't that making sound? What numbers to tell? You gon' be here for a while. I'ma call my crew. You can call your crew. We can rendezvous at the bar in round 2. Plans to leave. Throw the keys a little seat. Pull a truck up front and roll up the next blunt. And we gon' seize on the way to my telly. Go from my belly. Go T-bone say cheese action was a great. I'm gonna say for a few. Cause in a few we gon' do what we came to do. Ain't that right, boo? Just hit the tip and we just go to the crib and watch a movie. Come on, come on.